Hello there, Amanugai here. So, this is an excerpt from my 67th stream, and it was basically an extended deep relaxation hypnosis that I kind of came up with on the spot, and a lot of people really liked it. It's basically meant to evoke powerful, sensual kind of imagery and feelings and thoughts in order to basically bring about a very, very deep sense of relaxation and kind of just a release in a sense. So, I hope you enjoy and hope to see you again next time.
What?
So everybody, just focus right now on my voice, just focusing even more. Because every single snap just makes you think, oh, what's that? Focus even more. Perfectly, just relaxing and just wondering what that means. That means focus, even more focus, just like that. You're doing absolutely great, absolutely fantastic. Just taking those nice, deep, even breaths. And this time, what I want you to do is just breathe all the way in and then all the way out, relaxing even deeper, focusing even harder. Just like that, letting out all that hesitation, letting out all that's holding you back from experiencing those feelings that you want to experience. Taking a nice and a deep breath all the way in and then all the way out, relaxing even deeper, focusing even harder. And again, taking a nice deep breath all the way in and then all the way out, slowly closing your eyes. Your eyes, breathe out. Relax deeper, deeper, deeper. Sleep all the way down deep. Deeper, deeper, deep. All the way down. All the way deep. All the way fast asleep. Drifting, dreaming, floating, flying, bipping, bopping, hippity hopping, all the way down memory lane to good times of relaxation and just being free right now in your mind to just drift down even deeper like a leaf falling down from a tree, like a balloon that's lost all its gas coming back down from the sky. No matter how floaty and fly you feel, you just find yourself flying all the way down to a very nice place. Down deeper, 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 deep, deepest sleep. So that you are incredibly relaxed, incredibly focused, incredibly all together in this very nice place, relaxing all the way down. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do some kind of exercises, mental exercises. So for those of you who feel more than you see or hear, you can just imagine the texture of the things I described to you. For those of you who hear, you can just absorb everything that I'm saying right now, of relaxation, deeper, the sounds. And for those of you who see powerfully, visual, powerful mental images, you can just see that in perfect 8K plus resolution details in your mind powerfully. So let's just start with a big rock, a boulder, just straight smack in the middle of everything, immovable, stiff, hard, with a very rough texture all around it. But you can just realize that when you are in your mind like this, when you control everything, you can just find yourself perfectly able to control the properties of that rock, just releasing all the tension, all the built up clumpiness, all the built up stiffness, the roughness, and just look at it, feel it in a different way. When you, in your eyes, in your mind, just blink and realize all of a sudden that it's much like a sponge. All these little ridges were actually tiny holes. And you poke it, and you prod it, just hearing the bounce, and realize it's much softer than you think. And you can just take all of that negative energy, all of that stiffness that you previously had in that sponge. And you know how sponges can compress and become smaller. Just scrunch it all up into a tiny, tiny little ball. What was previously a big, big boulder is now a soft, squishy, relaxed, and completely tensionless little ball. Then you can just toss back and forth, and then over your shoulder, not having to worry about that boulder anymore, that sponge anymore. And again, a big block of ice, just there, solid. Something that's kind of cold to the touch. Something that might be a little bit unpleasant if you put your hands on it or if you held it against your body. Even in this, as summer is coming around the corner, maybe this much ice is just a bit too much to be nice. So, you can just feel the nice warmth all around, surrounding that ice, surrounding the tension, surrounding all those things in your mind that could just be a little bit more looser, that could just be excited a little bit more, so that way you're not stiff, unmoving, too tight together, just loosening all those ice, all that water particles, just letting them flow into a river even more. The more that sloughs off, the more that slides off, the more that drips down, the more gets added to the stream, the river, flowing once more, going from winter to the spring, right just the beginning of summer, melting all of that hard ice, softer, wetter, freer, finally able to move from that one place down into a nice, cool, pleasant spring stream, just floating alongside that. No longer ice cold to the touch, no longer giving hurtings or giving brain freezes, just pure, cool pleasantness with nice warmth on the other side. The nice cool duality of warmth from the sun floating down the stream, just wherever it's taking you to a better place, to a deeper place, to a more relaxed place in your mind right now, just like that. And again, let's get to cooking. See your fryer pan, you know that smell of butter, or maybe something else that you like to melt. Just cranking up the heat again, tossing that, hearing a nice sizzling. Because sometimes maybe the slow way of doing it's not not what you need. Sometimes maybe we just need to give it a bit more spice, just give it more heat, more of a sizzle. Kind of just shimmy and shake all that off, all the stress off, all the tension off. Just letting everything come from a big frozen block of butter or whatever to a nice big melted pool, and you just find yourself melting. All those parts of you that feel the tension, that feel the stress, that anxiety, all of that just melting away. Just turning to nice flavors, nice aromas, filling up the air. You can just see the nice smoke cloud of nice good feelings, nice good emotions, nice good relaxations, powerfully, easily, naturally, intuitively, just knowing that you can just melt that all away, just let it all be carried away to make a nice dish, nice tasty dish. No need to hold on to those things. You can just let that all melt away and just find yourself melting along with it as well to a very nice place deep in your mind, deep in your eyes, deep in your heart, just like that. And as you're releasing and relaxing the tension, just going back to those old metaphors, finding yourself being like a loose band of rubber bands, flipping and flopping and flooping everywhere. No tension at all. Just bouncing around, completely lax, completely relaxed, in every single way possible. With each and every single breath, just breathing in nice, pleasant feelings, nice, pleasant energy, and breathing out all those heavy feelings, all the negative energy. Breathing in nice, cool, white, bright, energized. Breathing out shaded, cloudy, unneeded, negative stuff. So that you find yourself floating almost. A nice floaty sensation. Getting lighter and lighter. Like your body is starting to become weightless in a lot of ways. Both when it comes to your mind and all those things inside that you're holding on to that are weighing you down. They're holding you back from truly flying. Just releasing all of those out, outside of your body, to the greater world, and just taking in all those nice positive feelings, just like your hot air balloon floating up in almost kind of ecstatic kind of feeling, almost like a literal high, just floating higher and higher and higher in your mind with your feelings. That very nice, pleasant feeling of kind of just floating away and just seeing how everything just becomes so small, so unimportant. Things that you thought seemed very, very big up close just seem so small from a distance. And just knowing that when you do go back down, you can carry that perspective with you, carrying that ability to see the big as small, and the small is something precious. Because when you see that floating above everything, with a nice feeling of kind of just being high above your worries. Not necessarily the weed high or the drug high, but just the feeling of being higher up than all these things that you previously were on level with. Or maybe that these things that you were previously below, and they were putting pressure on top of you, on your shoulders, on your head, on your neck. Because just subconsciously, you found yourself holding on to them, carrying them day by day. Maybe it made you slump your shoulders a bit. Maybe you just felt just the tiniest bit that it pressed you into the ground. Almost that kind of heaviness, heavy feeling. Which is attaching balloons, millions of them, to each of those things now. So that they start to float and glide and levitate far, far away from the forefront in your mind. Just knowing that when you continue on, working hard, seeking out those things, you can just find yourself blessed with those nice good feelings, those nice good emotions, day by day by day. Because again, it's even maybe rough for you. It's not the whole book. It's just a page, just a chapter. And knowing that and keeping that in mind, knowing that the future pages are all blank, ready for you to write on with your own style, with your own prose, just getting rid of those negative voices, those things telling you that the hero can't win, but knowing that it's only just the beginning of the climax. The hero can win, and the hero will always win, so as long as they believe in themselves and have their friends by their side. Just having people that support you, that care about you, that tell you what's good, that tell you what's up, honestly and wholly, in a lot of ways, powerfully, just like that. And as you continue taking in those nice, good, pleasant feelings, we're just gonna go one last time to a certain place that a lot of people think about sometimes. Maybe it's not something you've actively thought about, but when you just hear it, when you just see it, when you just feel it, it's something that we all wish to experience sometime. Being one with nature in a way that's not uncomfortable. A meadow, a single path dividing a land of flowers. Incredibly beautiful. Green, a sea of green, lined with the jewels of petals, sparkling as far as the eyes can see. No allergies, no worries, just the pleasant beat of the sun raining on your face. The nice, good, pleasant feeling like that. In a lot of ways, just walking down that path, walking down that road, just soaking in the light, soaking in the energy. Because that sun is not actually a sun. It's a big ass bundle of positive, sheer emotions. And of course, one can't have too many, because then it will burn you out and give you a crash. So we just take in what we can feel on our skin, on our face, all around us, like that, nourishing this meadow in your mind. The feel of soft flowers brushing against your fingertips, the sound of a cool wind rustling thousands upon thousands of petals, the sight of beautiful rainbows, kaleidoscopes of flowers, all around, like a dreamland that has come true in your mind. Letting all these peaceful thoughts, all these peaceful feelings, drifting far, far, far and deep into your mind, and also floating up, up, up into your positive consciousness, so that you can remember and smile, really smile, taking all these feelings in a lot of ways with you, as we slowly, slowly start to wake up on the count of 5. The rustle of the leaves, the wind, the warmth, the sheer power of nature, being with something that has color rather than something that's completely dull. It's that kind of switch. It's that kind of mind. 2. Just knowing that even you can have a second chance at a lot of things. Just giving your best, giving your bester, giving your bestest, giving it an honest good shot each and every single time. 3. Knowing that even though the leaves may wilt away, there'll always be another spring. 4. Knowing all these things, knowing what you can do, knowing what you can experience, keeping all these close to you, close to your heart, close to your mind. Just a completely worthwhile experience all around. Letting the sink all the way in, all the way deep, and find yourselves waking up, back in the present, back with all these things going on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That nice, good feeling.
Oh, God,
dude.
that was. Oh God, I felt like I just went through a 4-hour nap.
Dude, I know.
Thank you for being
I
here, boy.
know. Relax actually feels like.
Someone
This is
very calming.
be able to make you feel.
This is one of the true video game abilities I wish to have.
Dude.
Hi, Miss
You are fully rested.
Oh my god.
And that would be a very practical ability to have, just like, yeah, now you're fine. Skyrim
For
style.
now. Oh God. I don't know
Feels
why
good.
my office chair. Like right here in my corner.
Everybody
Normally,
feeling
good?
it's horrible to sit in. It felt like a bed. I don't know how,
I know we joined in a bit late.
but it felt like a bed.
Don't do anymore.
Oh my god.
Hey, Penny.
It's a really nice. I need some
You
relaxation
good?
at some point.
Dude. Hey, bro, welcome to the stream, dude.
Hey, Fallen, you alright, man?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, weren't you like a mute or something before?
Yeah, I got my voice back.
I hope you all enjoyed that.
I'll just take a
Congrats,
little
man.
toilet break.